Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yokiman here. Welcome back to another episode of this FIFA 21 career mode with Bayer Leverkusen. And in today's episode, we're going to round up the transfer window. We may still do a couple of deals, but no big names. There'll probably be younger players coming in to help the team. Obviously, we want to bounce back after the last episode. If you didn't watch it, go and watch it. But spoiler alert, we lost 5-3 to Schalke and drew 2-2 to Paderborn. So we want to get our season up and running today. We want to get it rolling. We want to have a good episode. We're going to play a few games. We'll probably play a Hertha, Augsburg, Shakhtar, and maybe a push the Dortmund game. I'm not sure. We're going to split it up a little bit differently this year, though. By that, I mean we're going to play a few more games than we usually would do, and we're going to sim a little bit less, I think. I think we're going to sim a little bit less. I do like the element of simming. It changes the whole thing up, but there's some much bigger games. So there's going to be months that aren't, usually here we'd just play the month, and then we'd sim the rest of the game. So I'd play 3 games and sim 2 games, but there isn't 2 games that I like to sim in this month, so we're going to split it differently. And there may be some months where we get a full month in an episode, sometimes where we do less. There might also now be some months where we get more than 3 games in an episode. I'll judge that on how many highlights I think we've had, but let's kick the episode off by looking at some of the players that you guys have suggested in the comments section. A great suggestion, and someone who apparently has been linked with the club in real life. I do appreciate this suggestion. It's not a deal we're going to do in this window. We probably won't do it in January, but this is probably our keeper moving forward. He's still at Ajax, which is great news for us. And Nana, obviously, he's a beast. We know that already. He's an absolute beast, and he's probably going to be a player that we look to bring in at the start of next year. Hardecki is getting on now. You guys did mention that, and he could be our #1 goalkeeper moving forward. Could Andre Onana. Also, a Portuguese youngster that was recommended as well by a subscriber in the comments. I do appreciate it, and I always read all your comments. I'll always look at your feedback. I don't know if we'll go and sign him this window. We are going to scout him. There may be someone to pick up in January. He's a youngster of 18 years of age, and apparently turns out to be an absolute beast. So it'd be interesting to see what he could do. No face, but it doesn't bother me too much. He is at Nice at the moment, the Portuguese man, so we are going to give him a scout as well. Right, so this will be the squad to take on Augsburg. We got Lasada and Silas up top. Obviously, Bellarabi on the right, Diaby on the left. Arnold, Aranguiz and João Mario, very strong partnerships there in the centre mid. Restos, Perez and Tapsoda in defence. A few players are tired in this one as well. I think maybe because of international duty. There are a lot of players upset, though. I will mention that. When I went to team management, I'm going to look at this afterwards, but we had players like Diaby is extremely unhappy, and I'm not sure why. Bellarabi's unhappy as well. You've got players lacking match sharpness, which isn't too much of an issue. But then we had, who else was it who was extremely unhappy? Torres, who's been playing game, got great match sharpness, but he's just extremely unhappy. So we're going to check that out after this game. Well, big game really here for Bayer Leverkusen. Yet to get off the mark in the league. Only got a point. We need to get a win in this one, I think. Augsburg will not be easy, but a team certainly, a top side like ours, at least a top 4 side like ours, should be beaten. We were slow off the mark last season. I don't want that to continue again this season. I want us to start putting some points on the board. We are lacking a little bit, we've got some injuries, but we've definitely got enough in this team to get the job done. I think one of the keys in this one for us could be that midfield. And obviously, the ability of Lasada and Silas to get forward and score the goals. Diaby on the left, obviously, is always a danger. Bellarabi is always a danger too. Maximilian Arnold will find Aranguiz. An early goal would be absolutely lovely. I'm going to tell Silas to start running. I'll go to Lasada. He will bring that back to Arnold. I try and play that across to Lasada again, but just can't find the ball. Bright early start, but it's been defensively probably where we've struggled the most. 3 at the back today for us, and a strong 3 at the back as well, to be honest with you. And that's great work from Restos. And I've enjoyed using Perez when he has played, so João Mario's got to play a better ball than that, though. As it'll find, there you go. But yeah, I'm quite excited to see how this defence progresses. Obviously, Sven Bender's last season, we kind of agreed on that early doors that it would probably be his last time at the rodeo. But that's absolutely fine. He's been brilliant for us. Go on, Silas. Make the run. If we can find him, he's going to be dangerous, but we can't. Lasada's pass wasn't fantastic. Oh, but Aranguiz has done brilliantly to win it back. If Silas gets to it, surely. Silas is saved. Oh, surely there. What play from Aranguiz. Silas now. He'll receive the ball. Lasada does very well there on the inside. He hasn't got many options, so he'll go himself. This is quite good from him, from the young man. Lasada! Oh, wow, imagine. He's shown great signs for a free transfer. Since we started this new season, he's shown probably the most potent signs of being a brilliant player for us as Silas manages to break through that time. We can't just find the back of the net here at the moment, but what a great start from the boys. What a great start. We'll find João Mario there instantly again. He's going to try and find Losada because he's been dangerous all game, but can't do anything with it. We are missing Kramaric, there's no doubt about that. Aaron Keys now finds Diaby. He's going to try and find Maximilian Arnold. He does find Maximilian Arnold. What can he do in this situation? He'll pull it back, obviously. He's got Silas there. Ah, Silas does dreadfully. I should have shot with Silas. I really should have done. I thought I could touch it back to Losada, but I couldn't. He wants Losada to make the run. Losada has made the run. Losada, surely, if he gets the right touch on it. Oh, he's just dragged it wide. He's just dragged it wide as the young man maybe should have gone for the chip here in this situation. It was difficult. He was under a lot of pressure from the defender and the oncoming goalkeeper. Big moments here, but no goals so far. Arnold now finds Diaby. This is a good moment for us. Diaby's got pace. Perhaps not the stamina. What's he going to do with it? Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to try and pull it back, and Losada's coming in. I couldn't get to it, though, could I? Well, there we go. Half-time, all the pressure from Leverkusen. Augsburg having brief moments towards the end. They certainly started to come into the game as the half went on. Very slow day at the office for the boys at the moment, though. 2 shots from Silas. Can't get it in the back of the net. Neither can Losada. And, yeah, very frustrating first half that for us, really. Oh, Maximilian Arnold's done really well to link up with Silas there. They've stood off him. He manages to get the shot off in the end. Not been as potent as I would have liked him to have been. Maximilian Arnold's done very well there to get it to him, though. Silas with the shot, and well saved. Just won't fall for us at the moment, and it won't fall for the lads up top. It won't fall for them up top. I do feel for them. I feel for Silas mainly, and Losada, to be fair. What can we do here with Silas? Well, he's done well to keep hold of the ball, but he doesn't manage to get his foot in. Well, great play here, and they will get a shot off, but Diallo puts it wide. First real imposing opportunity. It's already recommending we bring Losada off. That's not going to happen. He's a bit tired. He was one of the strikers that was tired. We are missing. We know that already. We are missing big players. And, you know, it is having a bit of an impact on the start of our season, but we're doing enough in games here, in my opinion, to be getting something. And we haven't so far. And Losada can't get to that one. Oh, Bellarabi's done fantastic. Bellarabi, the experienced man. What can he do? He's not bad in this position. We know he's not. Oh, he fires off the shot. Nothing comes from it. And he didn't really have help, did he? Which was a bit frustrating from Silas and Losada. They hadn't got back up the pitch quick enough. I don't think anyone expected him to win the ball. And I don't think they'd helped him out there enough. Maximilian Arnold now finds Diaby. Losada. He wants Bellarabi to start making that run. Bellarabi did start making the run. Bellarabi will whip it in towards Losada. Couldn't get to it, could he? Bellarabi's going to whip that back across. He's found Silas. Oh, he gets his feet down, but Losada and Silas were just in the way of each other, really, more than anything. So many chances in this game, honestly. So many opportunities. So little wasted as well. And we're going to get another one here. If Bellarabi can get to it, he can't. Let's make some subs. Well, they're going to bring on Rasmus Falk for Jensen, and we're going to make a double sub of our own. We're not going to leave it just as that. We're going to make one as well. We're going to bring on Paulinho and Lucas Vasquez for the tired Bellarabi, and Losada knackered as well, who's had some moments, but not one that found the back of the net. Third and final sub for us, João Mario. He's had a great game, by the way. He's played very well, won the ball back a lot, but we'll bring on Palacios. Great play here from Augsburg. Caligieri's come on for them. See what he can do down this sideline. Yeah, he does manage to get it in. It's a good header from Diallo in the end. But we've done well enough. Done well enough there. We get a little bit lucky, though, I think, if you ask me. Oh, keep making the run, Palacios. He needs the run on the inside now, though. What can he do? He's going to try and whip that one across. Doesn't find Paulinho. We haven't done well with the crosses today. We really haven't. Great play here from Augsburg. Is this going to be the moment? It is. It's soft from Hardecki. It's soft from us. It's disgraceful defending once again. And Augsburg are going to snatch this. After all the opportunities we've had, they're actually going to snatch a winner here. And I don't know what Hardecki's playing at. It's one of these softest shots you will see. And this just begs for his replacement, really, doesn't it? It's great play from them. They pulled us out of position. But come on, Hardecki. Get to that, mate. Well, our inability to put the ball in the back of the net It's definitely going to cost us here. This second half, we've been god-awful. And the defence has started to slide. And I tell you who we're missing, who we're really missing, Leon Bailey. And again, what's that from Silas? Not the ball I wanted. I wanted to go wide to Vasquez. Now we're all out of position, and that'll be the full-time whistle. And a last-minute winner from Augsburg will mean that the first 3 games we see ourselves without a victory and see ourselves in a really difficult position and with some big problems that need fixing as we move forward in this save. Well, honestly, how frustrating was that? 11 shots, 10 on target. We couldn't find the back of the net. 4 and 3 for them. And they were far superior the second half, to be honest to them. They come away with a victory. They come away with a victory, and teams are finding it far too easy to steal wins from us. We're not being anywhere near as dangerous as we was going forward last season. Our defence was never our strongest point last year, but we could always count on ourselves going forward. That's not the case in this season so far. So I wanted to look at the players who were unhappy and see why they're unhappy, and let's get them happy. Now, Moussa Diaby is the most unhappy, and it's team performance, a little bit, but a lot of it is contract. So let's go in and give him a new contract. Hopefully he'll sign this. Yeah, he will. 94 grand. That should make him happy. Who else is unhappy? Look at this. Most of it is, a lot of it is contract stuff. A lot of it's contract stuff. So I'm going to go through now and sort out some of this unhappiness in the squad. So we've got the scout report back on Boas Santos, and I think we want to sign him. He looks like a beast. We're going to add him to the transfer hub. A transfer offer now here for Restos. We've also got one for No, we've already accepted that. So it's a swap deal. They want to give us Romario Barrow again. And the problem is here, although I do agree that this one is more along the lines because it's one player that's improving in Restos for another player that will improve in Romario Barrow, who is at Porto. So that's a little bit closer to maybe what it should be. But again, this still isn't realistic, I don't think, for Porto to be letting go of such a great player. Let's actually see. We're going to check Romario Barrow and see if he's coming up to the end of the contract. And then we could make the deal saying that he wouldn't re-sign a new contract. So they were looking to get something from him. Let's check that, actually. No, it doesn't seem like he's out of contract. So it seems like a really strange deal for them to be doing, to be honest with you. Were they paying us cash as well? I think they were giving us money on top of that. I'm not sure that that deal makes sense. I want this to feel realistic. And although Restos is definitely a step in the right direction for a swap deal for him, because Restos is a young player, mate, they're definitely looking for a centre-back who's improving. Romario Barrow is a right-sided and cam that maybe they're not using. I need to think about this deal. I'm going to think about it. But at the same time, we're going to go in for Ezequiel Barco. He's going to be one of the new players that we look to bring in. And because it makes sense, I don't think Atalanta would sell Barco without the release clause being used. That's what it's there for. It's only 20.4 million. I know realistically in the game we could get him cheaper, but I want it to be a realistic feel. Quite authentic this, and I will pay that release clause fee for him. So I thought about it, and for me at this moment in time, I don't think it's a fair trade-off, Restos for Barrow. I really don't. So I'm actually going to turn that down at the moment. Barrow is a great player. I'd love to have him in the team, but I think that's way too cheap for him. Deadline day is upon us, and the first bit of business on deadline day is that Weiser has been sold. Also got a loan offer for Florian Wirtz, who we are actually going to loan out again. He's not going to get much game time this year, so we will accept that one. So 1 year loan offer from Real Sociedad. Great experience for him there, as well as Ezequiel Barco accepting the contract 4 years. I'm excited to have him on board. Another left-sided player, because I feel like when Diaby's tired, we're struggling. So we are into the last hour now of the transfer window, and there's been a last-ditch offer there for Jonathan Tah, which obviously we're going to reject at this stage in the window. We've loaned a few players out as well. Can I look at that? We've got Jamalinho on his way out on loan. I can look at Can I look at... It doesn't tell you in received, does it? The ones that have actually gone. That's a bit frustrating. But yeah, we've loaned a couple of players out as well. Some of the youngsters. And with it being the last hour, let's now take a look and see what kind of deals were done. Dortmund spent 88 million, but making 180, selling a lot of players. Also got, that's Dusseldorf, isn't it? They didn't do much. Augsburg didn't do much at all. Bayern Munich spent 137 but brought in 101. Some decent transfers. I think that was, if that was Harry Maguire, that's really interesting. Spurs have just signed Lenglet as well, actually, from Barcelona. I'm sure some Spurs fans would be happy about that. Uf and Kabak have left Schalke. They brought in some reinforcements, already playing them this season. We knew that. Frankfurt made money, and that's going to be the theme of basically these transfer windows. A lot of clubs will make money. You've got Alassane Pléa going to Hertha, and they're going to be way better this season, I think. Ourselves as well. we made money. We made 99 and only spent 84. That's something you're probably going to see quite often and very similar to how we play this save. We made profit on the transfer window, although we did bring in a lot of players. Obviously, our star at Leon Bailey leaving us. We're missing him already. Borussia Mönchengladbach the same. Made money. Brought in some players to replace that, though. And then you've got the big ones. RB Leipzig made a fortune, 256 million. We can't even see the amount of players they sold. It's absolutely insane. But they managed to bring in Isak, which is going to be a problem. Manolos as well, some experience there at the back. Freiburg spent money, didn't make money really. Paderborn made some improvements to try and keep them, well, make them a better team this season. You got Hoffenheim there, who we play next. They actually didn't make money. They signed Den Donker as well. I don't know which one it is because there's 99 million Den Donkers. But it'd be interesting to take them on in this one. They lost Belfodil. Stuttgart as well signed Martinez. I wonder if that's Joseph Martinez. That could be interesting. Trossard went to Wolfsburg. They sold Roussillon, though. Big player. And Schlager, to be fair for them to lose. Augustin went out for Werder Bremen. And they signed some players to try and improve their efforts this season. Hertha being one of them as well, which is interesting. It'll be intriguing to see how they get on. And Benedetto signed for Cologne. So that is the end of the transfer window, guys. It's been a good one for us, I think. I'm happy with the transfers. We'll take a cheeky look at them now. So this is what the club did this season. We loaned a few players out in Timo Weiss, Florian Wirtz. Ezequiel Barco was our late signing there at left wing. Mitchell Weiss left to Hoffenheim. Bjorn Weiss went to Celta Vigo on loan. Isco was probably the biggest signing of the window. The 29-year-old trying to resurrect his career here at Bayer Leverkusen, which is the story we're going with. Ante Rebic as well, another fantastic player that we managed to bring in, although he's injured already. We managed to bring in João Mario with a swap deal for Patrick Schick. Turkman went out on loan. Leon Bailey, the big sale, 79.2 million. He's being missed already. Lasada on a free, who looks like he could be a steal, and Vasquez on a free. I think we did very smart business, but definitely the team is weaker for the loss of Leon Bailey. Right, so the lineup for the game against Hertha Berlin, this is going to be difficult. They've improved massively, got some unbelievable players in their team. It's going to be Vasquez. Kramaric is on his way back. He's only got a bandage now, so he's nearly there. But we're going to go with Isco in like a centre-forward role, and he's going to play alongside Silas today, giving Lasada a rest with Shakhtar coming up in the midweek. Diaby as well will start. Vasquez will start because I'm planning on playing Bellarabi and Barco for the game against Shakhtar. That's kind of the rotation I'm going to go with. You got Torres, Aranguiz, and Arnold in central midfield. Let's see how we get on. Tapsoba, Tart, and Perez. We dominated the last time we played like this. We're playing like this again as well, so that we've got room down the wings. But let's remember that Schalke did tear us a new one playing the same formation. Well, massive game for us here in the nation's capital. Needing a victory against a new look Hertha Berlin, a side that are definitely pushing to be a big team in this league with the money they have. Fantastic stadium as well. I'm really looking forward to this one. But we need a win, a much needed win from Leverkusen. We need to get things going. We haven't started well in the slightest. Neither of Hertha, though. They're struggling with their new look side. We currently sit in 16th. But this would go a long way to helping our league efforts. And a long way to boosting my confidence in my ability to play this game with these new sliders. Let's see how we get on. New expansive role as well for Isco in this one, which will be a nice change for him, I imagine. He wouldn't have been expecting when we signed him that his new role in this lineup would be playing as a centre-forward. But good opportunity for him. I'm hoping that he's going to be the kind of player in this to be able to feed those beautiful balls to Silas when we need them. Let's see what they can do. They're going to play down the middle a lot. Oliver Torres did complain. He's got a new contract. Diaby was complaining. He's got a new contract. A lot of new contracts at the club. And hopefully, it'll stand us in good stead. Well, Zifuk's done well here. He's done really well. And he's going to end up being blocked off. And he's not going to get to Diaby. And Diaby's going to run with it. You know Diaby's going to run with it. He'll play it centrally to Isco, who will try and slide it back to Diaby. Diaby's done so well there. Playing it back to Isco, though. Not much room for us. I'm hoping for a great game from Isco. That's not a bad ball to Silas. What can we do here? Moving the ball around nicely as well at the early stages of this game. I feel a bit more comfortable about the players we've got going forward in this one. But that's a terrible ball from Diaby. He's got big shoes to fill. Really big shoes to fill. And so far, he's not filling them. He's got runners. Isco. Silas. He's going to try and play Aaron Geese, who will fire off a thunderbolt for the first goal of the game. And it was needed. It's Aaron Geese. What a man this man is. What a man this man is. He just keeps on giving to this club. And I'm going to absolutely be devastated when he is no more, you know, when he leaves and he retires, because he is getting on, but he's just such a superb performer for us. Week in, week out, made the run, fired off the first time shot. And there you have it. 1-0 Leverkusen. But we've heard that score already, haven't we, this season? And it didn't stay that way. So we've still got to keep our eyes on the prize. A couple more goals would be nice. Vasquez now, what can he do with it? He's very nice on the ball, isn't he, Rayleigh, at times? Silas wants that run from Isco. 2-0. Isco's first goal of Bayer Leverkusen. And it's a nice one. Take a bow, Isco. Welcome back to playing football week in, week out, mate. Welcome back to playing it. Great play from Silas. 2 assists already. I'm not worried that he hasn't bagged in the goals because he's got himself 2 assists. And I mean, the keeper's probably got to do better. It's just pure power that makes that go in from Isco. Absolute pure power. And 2-0. Bit of a reprieve here. Nice goal. Maximilian Arnold there trying to get in strong. I'm trying to play very well. Matthias Cunha with a shot. Oh, that was a whisker wide. And let's be honest, I don't think Hardecki would have got to it. Maximilian Arnold was trying to force him wide, so hopefully that was enough. God, that only just flies past the post. Cunha, one of those players to watch out for. Supreme talent. Really is. I remember that unbelievable wonder goal he scored for Leipzig. That was superb, wasn't it, when he did that? We've got Silas now, making a bit of a run. I'd like to see a bit more of him in this game. Oh, we've seen a bit there, haven't we? Diaby. Oh, he's offside because you knew Isco was in there if he hadn't have been offside. I'm telling you now, how offside was he? Oh, he is a bit, isn't he? He's a good way off, isn't he, Rayleigh? But we were in there. That would have been 3-0 and a double for Isco. Oh, Matthias Cunha here and Plie playing very well together. Plie's managed to get through there. Well in Tapsoda, and then Jonathan Tah, although he should have cleared it. He really should have cleared it. Oh, and guess what? Guess what? Jonathan Tah's given away a golden goose here for them. Absolute golden position. I don't even know what side I want to be on here. We're on the wall. We're going to jump as well. Oh, he's hit the post. How lucky have we got there? He's hit the post. And we're going to break. No, we're not. It's going to be half-time, but 2-0 to the good at half-time. But Hertha there just showing what we need to be afraid of come the second half as they hit the post. Good first half from the boys. Good first half for Isco as well. Involved in a lot, hasn't he, in the game so far? But there's one thing that just keeps standing out to me, and it is Diaby's game so far for me. Not good enough, and that would be a beautiful ball from Silas if Vasquez can get to it. Vasquez can get to it. What can he do now? He's going to try and pull that back. Matthias Cunha coming back and doing some defensive work. We've really stopped their wing-backs in this game, and that's a beautiful ball and a beautiful goal. I thought he was offside, but the flag didn't go up. And they've started the second half on fire. Piontek with a screamer, Rayleigh. With an absolute screamer, if we're being honest, on the volley there. He's brought that down beautifully, and the ball to him was fantastic. Look at this. Fantastic ball to him. I don't know how he wasn't offside, but it's an unbelievable finish from the lad. And they can punish us. We knew that they could punish us. I just didn't want them to score so early into the second half. And we've got our hands full now. We don't want another draw here. A third would really help us in that. Oh, we'll make a double sub here, because I can't say I've been overly happy. Oliver Torres has played well, but Moussa Diaby again is just leaving a lot to the eye. He's just not done enough for me. And Ezequiel Barco will see his first action here in the Bayer Leverkusen shirt. Excited to see what he can do more than anything. Really excited to see what he can do. Late in the game, good game from Isco Rayleigh, to be fair to him, getting a goal. And we'll bring on Lasada to round this one off. He'll stay as centre forward though, so he'll play a little bit deeper than Silas. See how he gets on. Well, Jean Cordoba now is coming on for Matthias Cunha. And Cunha he's been a handful, but Cordoba will be a handful as well, I imagine. Oh, they've done so well. It'll be a goal. It's Piontek. It was easy. It was easy in the end. The movement was great. The ball was nice. And it didn't take a very fierce shot for him to place it neatly in the bottom corner. And there we have it. Again, heartbreak for Leverkusen. Absolute heartbreak. Poor defending. Tapsoda gets done. Oh, boys. Another draw. Another draw, another 2-2, another late goal, another gut punch. And when will this ever end for us in this season so far? It's not been a great second season, and Lasada's come on and not really doing anything here. In fact, losing the ball in a very stupid position. And I haven't got much to say about this team's performance at the moment. Barco's going to have to do something here. It's going to have to be impressive. Silas, Aranguiz maybe to save us! Christian Aranguiz in added time! Captain Fantastic, the old man himself, getting the winner for Bayer Leverkusen. What a moment, what a play. We switched off at the back, which allowed them back into this game, which was just mightily frustrating. Silas spotted him. That'll be 3 assists today for Silas. Great play from him. And Aranguiz fires us home. Oh, what a great moment. Well, what timing for that man to step up and produce something just as superb as that. And this has been a rough game, a game that we started fantastically in and then have defended dreadfully in to carry it on. But 3-2 victory, and finally we get the first 3 points of this season. And what a great game, to be honest with you. Fantastic game, 2 great attacking sides. They were brilliant coming forward, but I'm very happy with that. Well, what a result that was. We finally get 3 points. We get our first win of the season. I just got to see an unbelievable entrance to the Champions League for us. It was fantastic. Obviously, I can't show you it because the Champions League stuff, I imagine, is absolutely copyrighted. We've got Isco saying, if you're talking about the position you played me, you'll do for me. I'll say that. Whatever keeps morale happy. Just wanted to let you know I'm 100% recovered. Look forward to seeing you play. We need you back, Kramaric. We've been very much lacking in the goals. We've got our final scout report on the young right winger, already 72 rated, and I think, I can't remember your name, and I do honestly apologise, but I think we might have found a right winger for the future for us. You know, he could be like the next Cristiano Ronaldo, maybe. We're going to say that. We've got the monthly scout report as well. Oh, wow. I wanted some Argentine players because we seem to do all right with the Argentine and Brazilians. So I thought we'd sign a couple. And there's a few here. We will boost the academy, but nothing special. Let's get into this game against Shakhtar, though. So this is going to be the team to take on Shakhtar Donetsk. I'm so excited, boys. First Champions League game. Honestly, so excited for this big Champions League evening as well. And we're going to be at home for the first one. It's going to be a cloudy weeknight. I'm really excited for it, man. I can feel it. I can feel the chills already. They've got a great team. Some fantastic players. They're not going to be easy, as we saw recently that they actually beat Real Madrid in Real Life 3-2, and they've been doing great in the Champions League this year. Barco is going to get his first start because I'm not happy with Diaby. We need to figure out how we get him playing. Paulinho and Kramaric is coming on, but he's only probably going to play a half for me. I want to slowly ease him back in and get his match sharpness up. Bellarabi on the right, Arias and Wendell right and left back. And yeah, this is what we're going to go with. I think this suits us best against their formation today. Well, Forza Bayer, and welcome to the Champions League. And we get our first taste here of Champions League football. I put the commentary on the lowest setting I could put it on. We'll see if I stick with it. You guys probably won't even be able to hear it. And I've also turned the fans up just a touch, only a touch, because obviously I don't want them too loud. But they've got a strong side. They're used to playing in the Champions League. Obviously, it's been, I don't know how long it's been for Bayer Leverkusen, but it's been at least a season. So we know that much. And this is a big opportunity for the boys. We've got Kramaric back in the team, and these are nights he'll be dreaming of since he started playing for us. Let's get into the Champions League, boys. Well, I'm not going to lie, I have just watched the entire start to this game. Just for the Champions League music, just for the whole ambience and atmosphere, which unfortunately I can't give you guys because it'd be copyrighted. Not that we... Do we still get hit with copyrights? I don't know, because I don't monetize these videos because I can't. We don't have the ability to do that, so I don't know if we would be hit, but yeah, I haven't anyway. So let's see how we get on in this one. I'm expecting a decent performance from the boys. We'd like to at least get a point from this. I don't know how the Champions League is going to go this season. If we finish third in the group and drop out, that's fine with me. I am ambitious, but I'm also realistic towards the squad that we've got. Kramaric being back, though, could be key. He does so well at holding that ball up, turning his man, and hopefully we can find the form that we had with him last season. It took him a while to get going and a while for me to get used to using him, but once we did, he was unbelievable. And they're going to fire off a quick shot. Wow, they nearly caught Hardecki off. Konoplyanka there, going very close early doors. I'll have less of that, please, guys. Hardecki get to that? All right, get to that with a punch. And the shortest man on the pitch, Ezequiel Barco, will go for it, but Sven Bender is there in the end to block it. Paulinho now trying to fire that off to Bellarabi, and we'll get the runaway with Sebastian Arias. I'm still in two minds of what formation I want to use consistently moving forward. But Paulinho now, who will try and find Ezequiel Barco, and we have found Ezequiel Barco. Nice touch, Ezequiel. What can we do here? I'm going to fire this back across to Oliver Torres. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. He's hit the crossbar. Oliver Torres again now. We're going to get to see him smashing the crossbar. Beautiful here in the Champions League. What a fantastic occasion this is. Well, let's see what kind of ball we can whip in here. I'm going to fire that one in. Oh, it's not bad, you know. Wasn't bad. Paulinho is back there. Oh, wow. Junior Moraes has done fantastically there. Arias gets back, does he? Oh, he gets back dreadfully, though. Sven Bender, though, very trusty player to have in this position. And he does extremely well. Extremely well there, doesn't he? And even fires it down the line to Karim Bellarabi, who will now find Oliver Torres, who will find Paulinho, who will now try and find Kramaric. And Kramaric has an unbelievable touch. He just doesn't have that burst of pace to take him past. Well, they're coming forward now. Marlos, what a tackle from Sven Bender there. Maximilian Arnold, though, and we'll lose the ball instantly. But Arnold fights so strongly to win that back. Now, what can Kramaric do here? Tries to play it forward, but we just need to slow it down a little bit now. Just need to slow the pace down a bit as I'm speeding things up again. Kramaric does fantastically there to turn. Paulinho now in a bit of space. Tries to go past his man. Does in the end. And can't find Maximilian Arnold. Probably should have played that wide towards Barco. Kramaric is doing well defensively, though, so far in this game. Well, they managed to break through and score. And it'll be 1-0 here to Shakhtar. And again, defensive frailties. Sven Bender's absolutely furious at Jonathan Tah. Maybe we should have let Jonathan Tah go the way he's started defending at the start of this season. What a dreadful, dreadful turn of events here. When we started so well, Sven Bender had to cover two men in the end because Jonathan Tah lost his. And yeah, very frustrating. Well, they're playing very well here, aren't they? Playing very, very well. I'm really impressed with their performance so far. I really am. They're holding the ball up fantastically. They're moving it so nicely. They've got so many bodies in decent positions. It's proving very difficult for us out here. Jonathan Tah again steps the wrong way. And this will still continue. Look at this sustained pressure. We've got so many bodies around. And in the end, Sven Bender will knock it out. But Jonathan Tah again stepping in when he didn't need to. It is just more pressure. Oh my God, Hardecki. Hardecki, mate. That's in the air for half an hour. It's in the air for half an hour. And wow. Absolutely wow. What a finish that is. And we're 2-0 down now, and we're certainly looking like a team that's not been in the Champions League for a while. This is a unbelievable finish. But he's got so many bodies around him. For him to be allowed to float that in just isn't good enough. It just isn't. The block needs to go in there, and Hardecki needs to do better. They can't be scoring from that distance. Well, what looked like it could have been a great night for us, a really exciting night of football as well, has turned very quickly into a fantastic night here for Shakhtar against a team that really doesn't understand how to play in the Champions League and is massively underperforming here. As they'll come at us again. And this could be 6 or 7. Genuinely, this could be 6 or 7. They'll blow for half-time. If they keep playing like this the second half, we will crumble. We've wilted this half. Wouldn't surprise me if we do the same in the second. Well, the team so far have got absolutely nothing going. And it's them who have actually made a substitution as if they want to go on and punish us more. We've managed to get absolutely nothing going so far. That'll be better for Maximilian Arnold. Paulinho now. We'll try and find Kramaric, who will try and play that back to Paulinho. What a way to start the second half this might be! Paulinho! Pick up the ball, Paulinho. Let's get a point out of this one at least. We're back in it, boys. We're back in it. Honestly, hairdryer treatment at half-time, and it has worked the treat. Kramaric found Paulinho fantastically, and what a finish that is. Well, what a big night in the Champions League there for the Brazilian. Against the side that like to sign the Brazilian. And now we need to really work hard to keep this up. That was the first time, really, I think we've won the ball back in such a great position for Maximilian Arnold, and he's done it again here. What can he do with it this time, though? Not as many options. Ezequiel Barco now finds Kramaric, who will find Paulinho, and I've asked for the runner, and we're going to find Bellarabi now. Karim Bellarabi, what can he do? He'll pull it back, and he'll try and play it across, and he just can't find Paulinho. Better play, though, already, winning the ball back in the midfield, which is really what we need to do. A way we've crafted a lot of chances in the past, and the problem is, in this game, we didn't do it straight from the get-go, did we? Kramaric now will try and find Bellarabi. He's found Bellarabi very nicely. He will give the ball back to Kramaric, and now he needs some options, and bloody hell, Torres, make the run! Make the run, mate! Well, they've played this inside now, and look how many bodies they've got back. Sven Bender goes in for it. Rashly, they're going to score again, I can feel it. Marlos is blocked. Get to it, Sven. Oh, we get lucky. Get lucky. Ezequiel Barco now. These are the moments I need the best from him. He's going to try and play in Paulinho. He's going to play in Paulinho. And now I need Kramaric. Kramaric, make your run, mate. Kramaric! Oh, how's he not scored? Unbelievable save from the goalkeeper. Really was an unbelievable save. Nothing more you can say about that. Oh, Kramaric now. Oh, begged for Paulinho to make the run. We're going to find Ezequiel Barco. Can he have his first massive moment in the team? No, he can. Well, they're going to make a sub as well. Konoplyanka coming off. And we're going to make a double. Losada's going to come on for Kramaric. It's not really what I wanted to do ideally, but Kramaric is knackered and still kind of nursing that injury. So, you know, it's a problem. It really is a problem. Arias now will play this forward, and we'll finally get it forward towards Ezequiel Barco. And now Ezequiel Barco's pace is going to be tested. And it's been tested very well so far. Ezequiel Barco now. What can he do? The ball is good. Losada's first touch. He does come on and score a goal. And it is 2-2. Bayer Leverkusen, baby. Go on, you ride along the floor, Losada. He needed to finish it first time. Let's be 100% honest about that. But he put the ball in the back of the net at the end. And oh, God, what a substitution that is. Ezequiel Barco, though, doing exactly what we've missed from Leon Bailey. He absolutely dominated down that line, and it's a beautiful ball to Losada and great control, to be honest with you, because it fires back at him to be able to get the second shot off with a scissor kick. It's kind of been trial by fire for Losada in this Bayer Leverkusen side, you know. Let's not lie about it. He's been thrust in way sooner than I expected to be playing him in the team. But you know what? The lad has done so well. I couldn't be happier. I really couldn't be happier. They've played fantastic football there. Sven Bender now will spot Karim Bellarabi, who will just carry this out wide nicely. But yeah, he's come into the team and he's had such an impact. It's been lovely to see. Losada now will find Bellarabi. Oh, Bellarabi's not got too many options, has he? He brings it inside. Arias will end up picking this up. And we've got bodies forward. I know we've got bodies forward. Ezequiel Barco. Oh, my God. Oh, that was so close. Oh, no. And Bellarabi's been injured now. That's not good news, is it? That's not good news at all for Bellarabi picking up a knock. But what a moment that nearly was for Ezequiel Barco. What a moment that nearly was, and what a cross it was from Bellarabi before he was cleaned out. Oh, he's absolutely cleaned out, isn't he? Before the ball ends up with Arias. Come on, ref. Card him. Bellarabi's still on the floor, apparently. That's what we're doing now. Is he? Okay, we will make the sub. So Karim Bellarabi's going to have to come off. And what will we do here? I think we might bring on... It's got to be Isco. We'll bring on Diaby there, because he can play on the right. Well, we get a player back, and then we lose a player, but Diaby will come on for Bellarabi. I smell blood in the water. I smell blood in the water. I want another goal. That's how I'm feeling at the moment, and I think we can get another goal, and Diaby's going to be a burst of energy they probably didn't want coming on. So them injuring Karim Bellarabi probably works against them. Paulinho now. Not good enough footwork in the end. You can't lose it there, mate. You really can't lose it there. Jonathan Tah will step in there in the end, and we will end up with the ball back. Oh, that's beautiful from Jonathan Tah. Paulinho now. What can he do? He'll pull it back for João Moutinho. That's a nice play. João Moutinho now, out wide to Diaby. Diaby's going to play that across now to Losada. Oh, it's just a bit too much on it. Just a bit too much on it. Well, 5 minutes to go, and Sven Bender, as per usual, being called into action. And now we have Ezequiel Barco on a fantastic run, and he will not find Losada. That's infuriating. That was a big moment for us there, and we fluffed it. Absolutely fluffed it. Can't do anything. He'll find Jonathan Tah. Oh, how have you been possessed there, Jonathan? Honestly, Jonathan has frustrated me in this game. I'm not going to lie, they're going to score. Well blocked, Sven Bender. He's someone who hasn't frustrated me in this game. He's actually been unbelievable. And Sven wins it back again. And we'll finally clear it. Now, Maximilian Arnold's picked up a knock, and that'll be full time. And thank you, Sven Bender. Jonathan Tah is going to be dropped. Jonathan Tah is going to be dropped. He caused us all kinds of issues in that game. But in the end, we come back, we make it 2-2. We'll get our first Champions League point in what was an unbelievable game under the lights here at home. A very enjoyable one. And Lasada came on and got himself a goal as well as Paulinho. The youngsters really coming clutch. And how good did Ezequiel Barco look? He looked fantastic down that left-hand side. Well, guys, what a game of football that was fantastic. A 2-2 draw, a 3-2 win. We've had some unbelievable games. I think the Sliders, though, are a little bit aggressive with the scorelines. A 1-0 defeat in this one as well. So in the next episode, you will see Dortmund. Oh, God, the next one's going to be rough. We're going to play against Dortmund. We will probably sim the Cologne game. We're going to play against Liverpool and Bayern Munich. So, a great episode next time out, guys. We're going to play against Dortmund and Bayern Munich, the two best teams in the league, and also away at Anfield to Liverpool, former Champions League champions. Can't wait. Should be exciting. Cannot wait for it. These are the kind of games you look forward to, don't you? These are the big games, and maybe we'll get some massive results. That result there, though, against Shakhtar was fantastic. But anyway, guys, I appreciate the support as usual. If you did enjoy this blockbuster episode, it will be longer than usual and was just jam-packed full of action, then please smash that like button. If you're new around here, please hit subscribe. And yeah, that's it from me. I will see you in the next one, where hopefully we maintain some if we get one win out of the next episode, I'll be happy. Just saying it now, I'll be happy. Take care, guys. Take it easy. Catch you in the next one.